Hello guys, just a secondary video. I want to show you this little hack. I mean, it's not really a hack because I need you to keep your funds in your own wallet under your control using a DEX. All right, so that's the ideal. That's where we'll end up. So this product can't be used long term, but in the short term, it could actually be a really good thing if it works the way I think it'll work. It appears it is actually doing it, but essentially this exchange, you can come in here and you can deposit. Now again, this is as opposed to controlling all your funds all the time, which is the goal. But so what we're doing already is the goal, right? So let me just be clear, and we'll end up there as well. I want you to be fully in control of your funds, but in the meantime, I found this and it's pretty cool because they changed a couple of things that made it even cooler and sort of irresistible. So you can come in here, you can deposit, and it's actually like a centralized exchange. You can select whatever chain you want. Select USD or whatever asset you want on that chain, and just copy that. Send the money to that address. It shows up here, as you can see. I've put in $114. And then withdrawing, by the way, you can withdraw up to $100,000 a month, right? And up to $20,000 in any 24-hour period, which that gives you $1.2 million a year of withdrawals. I think most people will sort of like scrape by with that. That would be quite generous. And the best thing about it is that if you see over here, LV1, level 1 verification. That's what I've done for KYC. And that means I haven't provided any government ID or anything like that. Address, name, nothing. Name, nothing. I might have done name. That's about it. But it's not really required. What's really required is just is a valid email address. So that's really, I mean, you could go and create an email and just give it to them, and you can just come in here, use it, go in and withdraw, no problems. I've actually deposited and withdrawn to test it as well, so there's no dramas there. When you withdraw, you can withdraw, on your own chain, whatever chain you want. On Binance chain, you can withdraw all these assets from Binance. I haven't tried all that. I don't really. I'll withdraw because like they're saying, withdraw BTC on Binance chain. It doesn't exist. BTCB is the Binance chain asset of B. So just stick with USD Tether is what I would do, unless you want to test a small amount. That's it. That's how that works. So money in, money out, nice and easy. And then what you want to do is after you've created your account or deposited some money, you come up to here, you go trading bot, and then you go to under trading bot. You can do spot trading, or you can do the trading bot. We want to do trading bot. Trading bot is like, we want the automation. So we want to go rebalancing bot down here, hit that, and then you can go to choose an index. All right, and here you got all the different people like myself that have set up an index. Like for example, this guy's got all these assets he's put into this, and the percentage split of the allocations that he's put to make this portfolio, similar to the portfolios that I run and report on every 5 days. So the only difference here is that, and you'll notice it here, I'll notice it here, is most profitable. So this is the most profitable guy in the whole thing, and he's like negative 3% over 6 months. So that means that, a lot of them, that's the best guy is 3% down, so everyone else is going to be a lot more further down. But that's the general market, right? So these guys are not beating the market. So 47 G's, 58%. Oh, anyway, it goes on and on. But anyway, so basically, my index that I set up, or ETF, is called Silverbacked Research. Well, actually, that's my entity is called that, Silverback Research, and the actual bot is called SRS Method Trending Heiken-Ashi Rebalancing Bot. It doesn't make a reference to any assets, only the style of bot it is, and the method I'm using to fill that bot, which is my method, which is what I'm reporting on every week. So nice and simple. Now, what I'm hoping it does is that, first let me cover off a couple of things. first of all, this is what I like about it, and this is why I bring it to your attention now, is it is very, very, very easy to use. Second, so there's a potential good point, which it might automatically readjust the assets to when I go in here and change the coins, when I update it on my trades, and cancel anything out of here with when it hits the stop loss and all that sort of stuff manually. If this obviously that'll update the actual fund, the index itself. Well, if you're an investor in that index, because I've come down here and I've shared this link with you, I'll put this down the bottom, and it updates yours as well. That means I've got the ability to update your or direct your funds that you've invested without having any direct access to your funds. I mean, this company does, the Pionex company does, but they are reputable. Like they're set up in Singapore. They're not mucking around. They're not fly by night. They've been around doing these bots for a long, long time. There's heaps of videos on YouTube. They had very close ties and relationships with Bitfinex, but I think Bitfinex had some dramas, and they pivoted. I think they've got a relationship with Curve. So if you look up here, I did a little bit of background on them to check their staking, just for if you wanted to know. They got Ethereum single-sided staking, this is how I found them, because there's not too many places that have like flexible staking and fixed amounts of just ETH to get ETH back. Like there's not too many that do it. And when you go to stake, I noticed that if you look at their agreement is with Curve Protocol. So basically, they're a reseller of Curve. So they're looking this to be in my interpretation to associate with the best of the best in the industry, and obviously Curve are not the highest paying, but they've got billions of dollars in secured assets there, and have had for a long time. So anyway, so that's how that works. I've used them. I've used their futures as well. They're actually quite good. I think Apex is probably the better of Apex Protocol is probably the better of the two. If you are doing like leverage trades, like perpetuals, futures markets, if you go trade pro here, Apex Protocol or Apex Pro is actually Bybit, but it's a decentralized version of it, so there's no KYC. And a lot of the functionality and features are the same. But anyway, that's leverage. I don't want to go down that road, but if you are going to, I just thought I'd just drop that in there. But pretty much that's it. I'll put down the link to this here, and I'll put that below this video. And if you do decide to go in, it's $110 because there's 11 assets. There's 10 crypto assets plus USD. Screenshot that if you need to. So 52% is USD and 6% of all these assets. 0% of these last two. I'll add and minus these and as we go, but I'll generally like to keep the portfolio under 30. So with USD, it's 31 assets. So what I would do, it's just a little bit of a tip. I've got $110. If you want to do it like short term, just put 110 in, right? But if you wanted to future-proof it for the next few months and you want to do a test, $310 will cover 31 assets, right? So if I increase this, because I'll probably add more money to this, if I increase this and then add more assets and the market starts going green, I'll probably be in 30 assets. So that'll mean that you need to have $300 because it's $10 per asset that you add. If spread across 30 assets, which does happen. So yeah, 300. Actually, you know what? 300, not even 310. 300 because either we were in 29 cryptos and USD, but that last one will toggle between 100% crypto would be 30 assets. So you need $300. Yeah, $300 will cover you for everything if you are doing it, and then you can set it, forget it, and then you can just log in here, and you can do it on your phone as well. And you can go and you can just check your dollar balance of your account, it'll actually show you. I can't show you on this screen here, but on your phone, on the phone app. The phone app's awesome. You can when you want to log back into this account, you can actually go to log in. It'll go scan this barcode to log in to your account. So you scan it from your phone to unlock your computer version of this, so no one can sort of hack you. The security's pretty good. I don't think these guys are, as I say, they're a Singapore company. Most of the Singapore companies, they've gone there because they intend to set up and stay there forever, because it's way more expensive to do it in Singapore. I'm telling you right now. Only the people that have got decent coin go over there, and they're not letting anyone else in. They're not even letting in like citizenships and stuff in Singapore, because they got it. Their standard of living is going up. It's only going up, and the rest of the world, as you can see, is turning to shit mostly. So, anyway, I've done enough rambling on, and I'll catch you in the next video in 4 days and a few hours. I'll be out with another one, and we'll readjust this portfolio. If you do get in there and do this with either 110 or 300 or whatever, and you just want to test it, let me know in a few days' time when I'll end up changing the assets in there. Let me know if it changes on your end when I change it here. That would be interesting to know, or whether it stays with the original. Because if it stays with the original, obviously we're gonna have to talk to make sure that, or you just got to follow my newsletter to see if there's any updates. Yeah, that's easy enough. I'll just tell you, but tell me if the assets move when I move them. Use this link down the bottom, and just if you do it, and then so you get to this fund. And then just let me know if it works in a few days, if you are trying it out. Awesome, that'd be great. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon.